Hello friends, my name is Anmoldeep Singh and I am a student at St. Clair College, Windsor. I choose to make video on drug addiction and drug abuse which leads to mental health and several problems to our society. Any people who use drug substances such as alcohol to dialects were upon to experiment can cause a short-term or long-term harm. If they are taking drugs regularly, they will cause a mental health effects. These can cause a great threat to our society and can be more harmful if it is escalating like this. What is addiction? Addiction is a complex process of problematic matter of substances use for behavior can interfere with person's life. Addiction can be broadly defined as the condition that lead to compulsive engagement with stimulus despite a negative consequence. This can lead to physical as well as psychological dependency. Addiction can be ether substances such as inhale of alcohol, cocaine, heroin, or consuming it, taking it by injection or its process related. How common substances used for addiction? First one is alcohol, the most common drug used by Canadians, and its use is escalating gradually over years. Actually, people don't consider it as a drug. They consume it like a regular drink, but these can be harmful for them, would lead to mental illness such as bipolar disorder. For example, a popular singer and a music producer consumes alcohol regularly in large amounts, and then he got into mental illness called bipolar disorder, and he spends about 8 years for his recovery into back to into normal states. His career got destroyed and he divorced his wife just because of alcohol. Another one is heroin, cocaine, and oxycontin, and many more drugs like this, which can be 5 to 10 times harmful for a person's life as compared to alcohol consumption. It have a serious side effects such as reduced sensitivity to pain, euphoria, anxiolysis, constipation, nausea, vomiting, dizziness, and many more. Its effect on hormone levels. Chronic use of these drugs, particularly with high doses, often cause a concurrent hypogonadism, which is low sex hormone levels. On mentally, overdoses has also been described to cause spinal cord infection and its chronic damage to the brain due to prolonged hypoxia from suppressed breathing. In physically, it normally affects our digestion system and damages the liver and the kidney also, and many more uh, physical effects like this. Now talk about drug usage among youth. Youth age between 15 to 24 continue to have the highest self-reported past years use of illicit substances compared to other Canadians. The top 5 substances used by youth according to the 2013 reported by Canadian Alcohol and Drug Use Monitoring Survey (CADMAS) were alcohol, which is 71.5%, marijuana and hallucinogens 4.6%, ecstasy 3.8%, cocaine and oxycontin 2.7%. Since 2010, there is a upward trend in the past years use among youth in general and by gender also. For each of these drugs listed above, risk factors that contributes to influence the young generation and for our society. Friendship circle of an adult who use marijuana. Having friends who use marijuana or other substances can give initial startup for an adult to start taking marijuana on occasionally in their school days, and after sometimes it's become regularly. Then after that circle can also lead in engaging frequent fighting, stealing and other antisocial activities. In most of the cases, an adult perceives that substance use from school years. Last one is having positive attitude towards marijuana use. Effect on crime rates and other violence activities. Now we talk about the consequence of drug use. As of these days, there are frequent reports of killing attributes towards the war gangs and drug dealers. Recent study investigating the cause of substance use in Canada, it is estimated that 30% of the similar offense toward alcohol and all in all drug use contributed toward many social problems. What measure does Canadian government currently pursue to prevent the drug abuse? Creating more awareness in youth. If we talk about government initiative as a part of Prevention Action Plan, Health Canada developed a campaign card named Drug Not For Me, aimed to equip young people aged between 15 to 24, hoping to support their decision not to experiment with illegal drugs. School-based prevention programs. Most of the programs are school-based prevention programs. Schools are considered as appropriate setting for drug use prevention programs. Some of the programs that is included in school-based prevention program are Project Alert program, drug abuse resistance, life skills training, and the main motive of this program are to secure the youth from drug usage. What parents can do. As a parent, we can establish rules and tell them consequences which can be harmful for our children. Know about their teen friends, provide support to the children, but keep track of prescription drugs. We can set a goal and a good example to our children to follow, so that in future they will have a good career as well as they'll enjoy a good life. Thank you.